Attention duelists. I have an announcement. I went ahead and did a little bit of off-screen grinding. Totally, legitimately, no really. But also, I made a couple save states. Because I've been doing so much off-screen legitimate grinding, there are actually quite a few events that I wanted to show off, and also, the final Slifer Reds showed up! Finally! So, let's go over some of the things that happened since the last stream, and totally not last night, keeping my eyes open, barely, getting this done so that we could stream the end of this video game. So first off, Jaden contacted us before the entire thing soft-locked and exploded, saying that he was going to duel Blair at the harbor. So what that means is, once you get that message, if you find Jaden at the pier, at the harbor, excuse me, there will be a special event where he is dueling Blair. And go figure, he didn't do that for like 2 straight weeks. So, I went ahead and thought ahead. And I think after this... trying to think of what happened after this. Oh, right. 1 second. It's this one. So while I was moving time along and waiting for Jaden, look who showed up! 120 days in Slifer Red for this. An old man. Gerard is the final character in Slifer Red. He is finally here. Which means we can finally duel him and see what he's all about. Now, I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. He ain't worth jack shit. He is not worth the long-ass wait you're expected to do in order for him to get unlocked. So let's freaking dive in and see what he's all about. Oh my god, I thought it would never happen. Wow, he is here. Oh yeah, I also made an Exodia deck off screen. This Exodia deck is absolute trash because a lot of the good cards that go into Exodia decks are banned or extremely limited. For example, Witch of the Black Forest is banned. Sangan is limited, which means you can only have 1 in your deck. Pot of Greed, you can still have 1. You can't use Change of Heart. You can't use any of the extremely good cards. Royal Magical Library is not in this game, from what I can find. So, this is an Exodia deck disguised as just an actual deck. So, the Exodia pieces are in here. We'll just have to see if they actually show up. But thankfully, against an opponent like Gerard, who is absolute doggy doo-doo at this video game, I don't think we're going to have to worry. Especially when I have Jinzo. That makes everything better. Here we go. Say goodbye to your traps and say hello to your Hane that's face down. What are the odds? The Ancient Brain. I honestly think he is worse than Blair. His cards are so low level, it's like Mokuba showed up again. Okay, he's using Premature Burial on Ancient Brain. And then another card face down. Okay. You'd think that, wouldn't you, Chaos? You have to go through so much extra crap in order to unlock him. He's gotta be good, right? I'm scowling at my monitor. Not at you, chat. I'm scowling to the non-existent camera that's looking at my disgruntled face right now. 120 days in Slifer Red for a joke of a duelist. I'm glad it took us this long. I guess. No, look at that. More trap cards? Oh, shoot. We might actually get Exodia. I can't believe it. Obnoxious Guard is a card I had no idea was in this game, so I'm glad it's here. We'll look at the Exodia deck after this, by the way. I know some people are curious as to what I threw in here. So much pain. Yeah, look at that. Wings of Wicked. What are we doing here? Huh? What are we doing with this fake deck here? Well, at least it'll be over quickly. Do-do-do. One more and I win. You can't stop the Jinzo. Unless you have a snatch deal. Oh, okay. He said he was going to write about me in the obituaries. So anyway, that's Gerard. I hope you guys enjoyed the long build-up to this joke of a character. Yeah, he was garbage in the show as well. He actually snuck into Duel Academy to get some dirt on the Academy. And then he found a love for dueling when Jaden Yuki showed him how to play card games. So there's that. Eventually, I found Jaden at the harbor. So that's where we're heading next. If I remember correctly, the plot point here was when Jaden fought Blair at the harbor, all of her pretty princess girl cards kept infatuating all of Jaden's elemental heroes who were male. So the only one who could actually fight back was Bristinatrix. But because we're a self-insert loser, we are actually going to interrupt this duel so much that Jaden gets angry at us and fights us out of the fact that we gypped him out of a duel. All because she doesn't want anybody to tell her their secret. So we call it to Jaden, and he goes, "I'm kind of busy. Can't you wait?" "Sorry, Jaden, you're getting your ass kicked. I figured I'd help you." "Well, you want to duel me? Don't you see what's going on? Now's not the best time." Now's not the best time. My superheroes are super lame. By the way, both options are the exact same. Exactly. I was thinking that too, Temp. It's kind of a little misogynistic. He should get Bristinatrix out here. No, I don't back down. I've been playing this game for what feels like 7 months. So, he essentially does a timeout on Blair's duel with him, and then duels us. It's been 8 months? Don't tell me that. Please don't tell me that. Alright. Let's see if we can get Exodia against Jaden. I doubt we will because I have a really shit Exodia deck, but it's okay. Hey, there we go. We got one piece. Alright. Infinite cards, so we have an infinite hand. And Sangan, we're done here. So this is just a special event duel. He doesn't have anything new. But, you know, he might be able to hurt us. Not. There is no way at this point in the game that Jaden Yuki is actually going to be able to beat us. We do get a card for our troubles, so there is that. We already have the setup for BLS. That's actually crazy. Yeah, we can definitely work with that. Trap hole? Nope. Alright, Mirror Force. Holy crap. Is that a hero emerges, maybe? But no, he would have activated it by now. Ah, that's fine. Maybe it's backup soldier. And he needs 2 more monsters in his graveyard? That sounds right. There is one card in this Exodia deck that I really hope shows up just so I can rant about it. Ooh, Millennium Shield. Perfect. Obnoxious Celtic Guard. Alright. So we're going to sack Sangan for Millennium Shield and get the benefits of it. Another Exodia piece. Right arm. Also, just for shits and giggles, I have Cyberstein and Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon in this deck. It is so... This is such a kid has too much money, so he put every good card that he bought with his parents' credit card into his deck kind of deck. If that makes sense. Like, there's an Injection Fairy Lily, there's a Blackluster Soldier Envoy at the beginning in here, there's all 5 pieces of Exodia, Cyberstein, Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon, there's just a bunch of garbage in here, and I love it to death. This is what I did as a kid. Yeah. Actually, am I allowed to special summon it yet? Not yet. Let's get Fairy Lily out here. Yes, literally random bullshit archetype. This is how I made my deck in Battle City. Like, there was some semblance of a strategy, but not really. Alright, you lose next turn, Jaden. Oops. So we Mokuba Kaiba Exodia deck? Along those lines. And Skadoosh. If he attacks Fairy Lily, I am going to die laughing. Because he might actually end the game if he attacks Fairy Lily. Or Reflect Bounder, for that matter. Nope. Not this time. Swords of Revealing Light, you say? To shreds, you say? Oh, it's a Magic Jammer? Really? Why? Okay, I guess. You could just wait for Exodia. So, I was thinking about that, but no joke, one of the test duels I did against Gerard lasted until there were 5 cards left in my deck. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention the special trick to this Exodia deck. You want to see some wizardry? Hopefully it works. It works. If you're wondering how I got all those totally legitimate wins, no really. I have a special cheat on here where if I press up and select, I win. So if my Exodia deck isn't working the way I want it to, I just end the duel. It's so awesome. And it's one of the only codes that doesn't bork the game. It's so funny. Okay, so here's the big reveal. Everybody comes down to where so much noise is being made. Why didn't you do that before? Because I forgot about it. Yep, I've got an instant Exodia up my sleeve, just in case my Exodia deck doesn't work. There we go, we attracted attention, everybody's here, all the friends, and Slifer Red. What were you 3 doing down here? Well, playing with children's trading cards. Don't tell anyone, but I have another sprite! Oh, man! You mean the young boy who sounded like a girl was actually a girl? That's totally weird and bogus. There's no point in hiding my identity any longer. Here, Jaden, I'll give you back your hero cards. Yeah, apparently she stole Jaden's hero cards. I don't remember that from the show. Yeah, if we're quoting Futurama still. You're a girl? I am shocked! Shocked! Well, not that shocked. I'm to blame, too. Wow, Jaden actually looks like he's gonna deck me. You made things all weird and confusing and stuff. Did I really? I'm not the one who took her hat off. Revealed her identity. Okay. But you get a hero emerges. Which I think I got from a random pack. So I actually kind of like this line here. You're not going to ask me why I was in disguise? I'm pretty sure there's a reason. Why else would you dress like a guy? But it's none of my business. That's a good response. It's not his business. He doesn't care. That's actually a decent response. Dueling solves a lot of mysteries. Yeah, and the Exodia up my sleeve solves a lot of wins. Now, if you don't hurry up, I'm gonna ditch you. Okay, well, there's the preteen coming out. How are we going to function as a Slifer Red with girls? That was cool. Yeah, let's go home. Yeah, that was a thing. Before I forget again, let's actually take a look at that Exodia deck I made. Again, bear in mind, it's Garbo. We have one of each piece of Exodia, one Sangan, a Karibo, 2 Soldiers of Stone, which I might change. Actually, this isn't the correct deck. I did adjust it. So let's move on to a different point in time, why don't we?